What's up, guys? Welcome to This Week in MXA, episode number 10. Thanks for tuning in. There wasn't any Supercross going on last Saturday, but there's still a lot of industry news flying around the motocross and Supercross world, so let's dive into it. Diving into the first topic, we have to touch on the huge bomb that KTM, Yamaha, Honda, and Piaggio Motorcycles have dropped on the motocross industry. Monday, March 1st, first day of the week, they announced that they've signed a letter of intent to create a partnership between the different manufacturers where they're going to work on developing their electric motorcycles heading into the future. Diving into the press release, it says that the aim of the partnership is to define the standardized technical specifications of the swappable battery system for mopeds, motorcycles, and other small electric vehicles. It goes on to say that the founding members of the partnership believe that the availability of a standardized swappable battery system would promote the widespread use of electric vehicles and contribute to a more sustainable life cycle management of batteries in the transport sector. So right now, this press release is focused on the transport sector, kind of street bikes, and not talking about motocross competition use. However, I do see this as a step forward and a step closer to seeing electric motocross bikes coming from KTM, Yamaha, and Honda. Diving further into the press release, it says, also, by extending the range, shortening the charging time, and lowering vehicle and infrastructure costs, these manufacturers will try to answer customers' main concerns regarding the future of electric mobility. So basically, KTM, Yamaha, and Honda see this as an opportunity to make electric motorcycles move farther forward. I personally see it being a huge step forward in the industry for those electric motorcycles. When you have companies like KTM, Honda, and Yamaha working together, it's going to be obvious that they're going to take steps forward, and it's going to be a lot faster of a process than it would have been if KTM was trying to develop batteries on their own, Honda was trying to develop batteries on their own, and Yamaha was trying to develop batteries on their own. As of right now, the MXA Wrecking Crew, we're still 2-stroke, 4-stroke, combustion engines. That's our bread and butter, and that's what we love. We really don't want to see electric bikes take over Supercross and motocross, and we don't expect to see guys like Ken Roczen testing on an electric bike. We think that 4-strokes aren't going anywhere anytime soon. However, this is a huge step forward towards the future of electric motocross bikes, and this is definitely getting us closer to seeing electric motocross bikes from KTM, Honda, and Yamaha. So what does the future hold? I really don't know. I reached out to KTM and Yamaha this morning to try to get more information on the topic. As of right now, the representatives in the United States don't have a lot of information. A lot of this is coming from Europe right now. But the MXA Wrecking Crew, we love all things motorcycles. If we get our hands on electric motocross bikes anytime soon, we'll be sure to push them through the rigorous MXA testing protocols and get back to you guys on how they work on the track. Last week, while testing at Glen Helen, I was riding the 2021 GasGas MC 125 2-stroke, having a lot of fun on that bike. I love 2-strokes, I love 125s, and I was checking the spokes, checking the sprocket bolts, and I noticed that actually I had 2 major cracks on 2 of the rollers on my chain. So super scary. Really glad I noticed it before I got back out on the track, because that would not have been good to hit some big jumps or launch down some hills with a defective chain. Quickly, I was reminded of the KTM, GasGas, and Husqvarna recall that they got going on with their chains. MXA, we posted it on our website the other day, and it goes on to say owners of 2021 KTM, Husqvarna, and GasGas motorcycles may have defective chains on their new bikes. To find out if your bike is affected, KTM, Husqvarna, and GasGas owners should check out the service area on their respective brand's website. Once in the service area, you can enter your bike's VIN number to see if your bike is included in the recall. If it's not included, obviously you're good to go. Just keep an eye on your chain. If it is included on the recall, you can go to your local KTM, Husqvarna, or GasGas dealer, and they'll replace it free of charge under warranty. So be sure to check out their websites to see if you do have a new 2021 model. Chains are by far the most important part of the motorcycle, at least in my personal opinion. If your chain breaks, especially on a jump, it's not a good thing. So make sure, if you do have a 2021 model, to check out your respective brand's website. Type in your VIN number to see if it's on the suspect chain list. Even if you don't have a 2021 motorcycle from KTM, GasGas, or Husky, you should still keep an eye on your chain and replace it after it starts to get a little wobbly, starts to get stretched out. Too many hours on it, keep an eye on your chain. Take care of your chain, because it is very important, and it can definitely save your life. Next up on the topic list, I want to go international and talk about the MXGP Riders over in Europe. As you might already know, the 2021 MXGP World Championship season got pushed back, got postponed until May 23rd to kick off their series due to the coronavirus, but a lot of MXGP riders do a lot of preseason racing. This weekend, the Red Bull KTM MXGP team was racing against a lot of heavy hitters in Italy, and fun fact, Italy doesn't allow tear-offs to be pulled at their motocross races. A lot of the riders were running roll-off goggles as expected, but one rider, Mattia Guadagnini, he's an Italian rider, he's a new rider to the Red Bull KTM team in the MX2 class, the 250 class. He was running a wild cable system that came off of his Pro Grip goggles to hold tear-offs on the back of his helmet. So he would pull tear-offs with his left hand, and off of the right side tear-off post was a cable that wrapped around to the back side of his goggle strap. It was holding tear-offs there. So looking at pictures of it, it's pretty funny to see. It's not something that you see very often. Pro Grip goggles, they're an Italian brand. This rule first came about in Italy in 2019, and then Pro Grip got a patent on this system to hold tear-offs on the back. Like I said, Guadagnini, he's an Italian rider. So far, he's the only one that I've spotted using this wild concept. Another fun fact, Belgium and the Netherlands are also not allowing riders to pull tear-offs due to environmental reasons. They don't want tear-offs floating all around the track and floating around even further. So riders in Belgium, the Netherlands, and in Italy have to run roll-off systems while practicing and racing. However, the MXGP series is a world championship. It's an international championship. They do not use the same rules that they do at the national level. So when the MXGP series comes to Italy, Belgium, and the Netherlands, they riders can still use tear-offs. So not a whole lot has changed, but I did want to point it out to our local viewers here in the USA that might not be up to speed with this kind of stuff. For me, it caught me off guard to see this wild cable going off his helmet, but pretty funny, and it was cool to get some information about it. Thanks to the guys at Scott USA who got me in contact with Scott Goggles over in Europe. Over the weekend, I did some riding with my buddies Cole Zeller and Ezra Lewis. We went down to Fox Raceway, and last week while I was at Jody's house, I went through his barn and I found these old Alpinestars Super Victory all leather motocross boots. These things are really wild. I've seen Jody wearing the all leather white boots for a long time. He says he likes them because they're lightweight, they're good for his knees. I've tried all kinds of different motocross boots since working for MXA, and I've had a lot of fun writing different articles about different boots. These ones were wild. Okay, on the track, it felt like tennis shoes. They have almost no protection, but Alpinestars still makes them to this day. I think probably a lot of vintage guys like them. Jody still likes them. They custom make him a white set all the time for Jody to wear at REM. Yeah, it was fun riding with those boots. I threw them on Cole Zeller. He went out and tried some laps on them. I rode some laps on them myself, and it was a fun time getting to feel what it was like for the pioneers of motocross to put boots on back in the day. Next up on the list, Supercross is back this weekend. We got the Daytona Supercross round 9 of the 2021 Monster Energy Supercross season is coming up this Saturday. I'm super excited. It's going to be awesome having Chase Sexton back at the races this weekend. The Supercross rookie had a big crash while leading the 450 main event at just his second 450 Supercross at the Houston Supercross number 2 round. Now he's back healthy. Chase originally was planning to come back a lot sooner, weeks ago, but he took his time getting ready. He said on Instagram and in press releases from Honda that he wanted to wait until he was able to pick back up where he left off, and he left off in the lead. So he's looking to pick right back up in that same position. Excited to see Chase Sexton on the line this weekend at the Daytona Supercross. And MXA has just posted 2 really cool Inside the Pros biked videos on Chase Sexton's Honda CRF 450 and on Shane McElrath's Honda CRF 450. So yeah, they're both on Hondas, but these bikes are totally different. So Chase Sexton's riding for the factory HRC Honda team. He has Jade Dungy, older brother of Ryan Dungy, as his mechanic on the Honda team. Jade tells all the intricate details about Chase Sexton's factory bike, about what makes it tailored to him, and what he likes as far as setting goes for Supercross. Then we talked to Tony Alessi. He's the team manager of the Smart Top Bullfrog Spa's Honda team and Shane McElrath's new team manager. He explained all the details about Shane McElrath's race bike, what makes it tailored to him, and he explains a little bit more about the reasoning why the Moto Concepts team would run 2020 models when the rest of the Honda riders are using 2021 450s. Pretty interesting details on these videos. MXA's Travis Fant takes a lot of pride in these Inside the Pros bikes videos. and he really tries to prod the mechanics and the team managers, trying to get as much detail out of them as he can to tell us about what makes these factory race bikes what they are today. So he loves diving into the details. I really appreciate that he finds out all these details, and I think our loyal MXA viewers appreciate it as well. So you can check out Chase Sexton's video and Shane McElrath's video on their bikes on our website at motocrossactionmag.com, or you can check them out on our YouTube channel, and stay up to date with our latest videos by clicking that subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you can get a notification whenever we post a new video. We got a lot more videos coming soon, inside the pros bike videos, MXA test videos. And before you go, if you have a little more time and you want to keep watching, click the thumbnails now to see some of MXA's latest releases.